Do you ever wake up feeling like sleep betrayed you? Still tired, still heavy, even after a full night in bed? I don't want this for you, my dear, not when you deserve nights that heal, and mornings that lift you up, because here's the truth. You might not suspect the very space meant to restore you, your bedroom, could be quietly working against you. If you're over 60, these 5 hidden items might be stealing your sleep and health. Stick around. Number 5 could be the silent culprit you've never thought to doubt. Old pillows that are quietly harming your health. Some mornings, you open your eyes and wonder, why don't I feel better? You went to bed early. You stayed off caffeine. And yet your body feels heavy. Your throat's a little scratchy. Your eyes sting. And there's that same lingering fog in your mind. Maybe you've told yourself it's just part of aging, or you just needed more rest. That this is how it goes now, waking up tired, even after a full night's sleep. You've brushed it off, like most of us do, but deep down, something feels off. You've tried adjusting your routine, more water, fewer late nights, even new sheets, but that grogginess clings to you like a film. And then there's your pillow, the one you've had for years. It's soft, familiar, it's been with you through long nights, hard days and tender moments of quiet grief or whispered prayer. Letting it go doesn't feel simple. It feels personal. But here's the truth. Most people never think about. That pillow might be what's holding you back from the deep rest you truly need. Over time, it's collected more than memories. Dust mites thrive inside it, feeding on the tiny skin cells you naturally shed. Their waste particles float through the air, triggering allergies and inflammation. And if you live in a humid area, or tend to sweat at night, mold could be quietly growing deep within, invisible but potent. That means night after night, you're not just sleeping, you're breathing in particles that may be clouding your thoughts, inflaming your sinuses, and disrupting your body's natural recovery. It's not your imagination, my dear, it's your environment, and you deserve better than that. You didn't realize a pillow could make this much difference. When you finally decide to replace that old pillow, it might feel like a small gesture, but it's not. It's a moment of reclaiming your rest, your healing. You choose something clean, supportive, hypoallergenic. You add a zippered pillow protector, the kind that blocks moisture, mites, and dust. You lay your head down that first night, and feel the difference right away. At first, it's subtle. You wake up with less congestion. Your throat feels clearer. You don't need to rub your eyes before reaching for your glasses. And your dreams, they feel more complete, more restful, like you're finally reaching the deep sleep your body has been craving. Even your skin begins to change. That patch of irritation on your cheek softens. Your face feels fresher in the morning. And there's a quiet comfort in knowing that you're not pressing into days-old sweat and bacteria anymore. You're resting on something that supports both your health and your peace of mind. And the emotional shift, it's real. You start your mornings just a little lighter. There's more patience in your voice when you talk to your family, more clarity in your thoughts, more ease in your smile, because it was never about just the pillow. It was about giving your body permission to recover. To feel clean, safe, cared for. You deserve to lay your head in comfort, not in hidden harm. Let this be your fresh beginning. Clutter under the bed. That's disrupting your rest and energy. You thought if it's out of sight, it can't hurt you. You didn't expect something as simple as replacing your pillow to feel like such a relief, did you? But now that you've taken that one small step, something inside you begins to notice more. The stale air, the heaviness. That tightness in your chest, some mornings that no longer feels like just stress. Your room looks tidy at a glance. The bed is made, the curtains hang just right. But underneath, that's where it's been easy to hide things. Out of sight, out of mind, right? You're not alone, sweetheart. So many women, just like you, store things under the bed. Seasonal clothes, keepsakes, extra linens, even old boxes they forgot about years ago. It makes sense. That space is convenient, hidden, and easy to forget. But what most people don't realize is that the clutter beneath you affects everything above you. Every single night, while you sleep, dust is gathering down there, mixing with dead skin cells, pet dander, and the fine fibers of everything stored beneath you. That's what you're breathing in, and if you haven't cleared it in a while, that air is stale. Still, you might wake up congested or sneezy, and blame it on allergies or weather. But the real culprit could be just under your bed. When airflow is blocked beneath you, fresh oxygen can't circulate properly. The energy in the room feels thick, almost like your body is trying to rest in a space that isn't quite letting go. And it's not just the physical effects, is it? There's something deeper, more subtle, that clutter brings into your space. Unrest, clearing what's beneath you to heal what's within you. What lives under your bed may seem harmless, but emotionally, it can feel like you're sleeping over old memories you're too tired to face. Bags of clothes you haven't worn since your partner passed. Boxes of things you meant to sort through. Someday, that kind of energy, even when buried, doesn't stay silent. Maybe you've felt it too. Those nights where you toss and turn and don't know why. The dreams that feel unsettled. That feeling like your sleep is lighter than it used to be. Sweetheart, clutter can whisper to the nervous system that something's not quite right, that there's no true space to fully relax. But here's the beauty in this, you have the power to clear it. Start small. One corner, one bin. Pull it out, dust underneath, and breathe. Just for one night, sleep above empty space. See how it feels to stretch your legs and not be holding the weight of the past beneath you. You might be surprised by what shifts. Some women describe it as feeling lighter, like the air itself softened. Others say their dreams feel calmer, that they woke up less tense, more open, because clearing physical space creates emotional space too. And that matters. Especially now, you've spent years taking care of others, holding space for their needs, their memories. But this space, your bedroom, belongs to you, and you deserve to rest above peace, not clutter, above stillness, not dust, above memories you've made room for, not ones you've buried. Try sleeping above an empty space tonight, just once, and see how your body responds when it's finally allowed to exhale. Scented candles and air fresheners that disrupt your sleep and well-being. You cleared the space, now what's in the air? After you cleared the clutter under your bed, didn't the room feel different? A little lighter, a little quieter, like it finally had space to breathe. But now that your space is open, let's talk about something you may not see, but breathe in every single night. Scent. You've always loved a good smell. Who doesn't? A soft vanilla candle, lavender spray on your pillow, a plug-in freshener near the outlet. There's something comforting about walking into a bedroom that smells sweet and familiar. It feels clean, warm, even nostalgic. But what if I told you that some of the things making your bedroom smell nice are also quietly filling the air with chemicals that your body doesn't know how to handle, especially while you sleep? And sweetheart, I don't want that for you. Most scented candles and air fresheners contain something called VOCs, volatile organic compounds. Don't worry, we won't get too technical. Just think of VOCs as invisible little particles released. When those products burn or spray into the air, you can't see them, but they stay. They settle into your pillows, your blankets, and even the air your lungs draw in as you drift off to sleep. Over time, they can irritate your sinuses, trigger headaches, and even interfere with your body's natural ability to relax and restore. That groggy feeling in the morning, the unexplained scratch in your throat, sometimes it's not age, it's the air. You wouldn't sleep in a room full of smoke, but you might be sleeping in one filled with invisible irritants, night after night. Breathe in peace, not chemicals. Now imagine this instead. You walk into your room at night, and the air smells like calm, like real calm. A gentle breath of lavender or eucalyptus drifts from a quiet diffuser on your nightstand. The scent doesn't scream, it soothes, it doesn't overwhelm, it welcomes. This is where your body starts to soften before your head even hits the pillow. That's what switching to essential oils in a water-based diffuser can do. Just a few drops in the evening, lavender for sleep, peppermint for clarity, or chamomile when your heart feels heavy. No chemicals, no Vioxys, just nature's gentle invitation to rest. And if you want to take it one step further, place a small indoor plant near your window. Not only do plants naturally help purify the air, they symbolize life, growth, healing. Aloe vera, snake plants, peace lilies, they don't just clean the air, they calm the room. You'll notice it not just in how you breathe, but in how you feel, like your room is holding you a little more gently. You've spent so many years creating comfort for others, children, partners, guests, but now, this space, this one's for you. You deserve clean air that lifts your spirit, not chemicals that weigh it down. So tonight, take one deep breath. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Let your room become the place where healing begins, the moment you step inside. Heavy, dark curtains that may be keeping you in a fog. You cleared the air. Now it's time to let the light in after. Switching to clean air and calming scents, your room probably feels different already. A little more peaceful, a little more you. But there's one more layer to consider: the light, or rather, the lack of it. Because even with a restful pillow, fresh air and open space, you might still wake up feeling groggy. Maybe you've slept in longer than usual, but your body feels like it's dragging through water. You sit on the edge of the bed and wonder, why am I still so tired? Sweetheart, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just missing one of the most important ingredients for emotional and physical renewal: morning light. Heavy blackout curtains were meant to help people sleep better. And for a while maybe they did. But when they block all natural light, especially in the early hours, they also block one of your body's most powerful internal signals. When you let the light in, you let life in too. You see, your body runs on something called a circadian rhythm, a gentle internal clock that tells your brain when to feel awake and when to wind down. And one of the biggest cues for that rhythm is sunlight. When light enters your room in the morning, it sends a message to your brain. It's time to rise. It's time to feel alive again. It helps shut down melatonin, the sleep hormone, and boosts serotonin, the one that lifts your mood, sharpens your mind, and brings back that little spark in your chest you might have been missing. But when your room stays dark for too long, especially with those thick, heavy curtains, your body stays in sleep mode far past waking. That's why your thoughts feel slow. That's why your energy feels low, even after hours in bed. And it's not just physical, it's emotional too. That darkness can pull you deeper into stillness, even sadness. It creates a cave of quiet, when what you may need most is a gentle return to light, to life. Now imagine this. You wake up to a soft glow slipping through the fabric of light-filtering curtains. A breeze flows through an open window. You take a slow breath, and your body doesn't fight to wake, it wants to rise. This is the shift, not ripping away your privacy or comfort, but inviting balance. If you're not ready to change your curtains entirely, try this. Open them the moment you wake up. Let the light hit your skin, even for just a few minutes. Step to the window, stretch, breathe. Feel the day begin with you, not without you. This isn't just about brightness, it's about rhythm. It's about emotion, because morning light isn't harsh, it's healing. And sometimes, the first step to feeling alive again is simply letting the sunshine kiss your face. You've spent years dimming yourself to care for others. Now let the morning light renew you. Let it remind you, you are still here, and it's still a beautiful day to begin again. Phones and electronics near the bed that quietly disrupt your deep rest. You let the morning light in. Now let the noise go. Waking up with sunlight on your face, it changes things, doesn't it? There's a softness to it, a sense of possibility. But even with fresh air, clean light, and space to breathe, there's still one more quiet intruder in the room, and you might be holding it right in your hand. Your phone. I know, my dear, it feels comforting to keep it nearby. It's your alarm clock, your safety net, a connection to loved ones. In those late-night moments when sleep won't come, it offers distraction, something to scroll, a voice, a screen, a flicker of light in the dark. But here's the question no one asks you: at what cost? You're sleeping next to distraction, not rest. You may not notice it at first, but your phone is a quiet thief. It steals little pieces of your night, one buzz at a time. Even on silent, it glows, it hums, it invites your eyes, your thoughts, your attention back into the world. When your body is trying so hard to let go, you might think, it's fine, I only check it for a few minutes before bed. But those minutes matter. That screen, glowing just inches from your eyes, is flooding your brain with blue light, a kind of artificial brightness that tricks your body into thinking it's still daytime. That light tells your brain, stay awake, stay alert. It stops melatonin, your sleep hormone, from doing its job. So you toss, you turn, your mind spins, and even if you eventually drift off, your sleep doesn't go as deep. Then come the interruptions, the late-night notifications, the reflex to check the time, the habit of reaching for it without thinking. Every tiny moment pulls your body out of rest and back into alertness. No wonder you wake up exhausted. You slept beside stimulation, not silence. Sweetheart, your body deserves better. Your mind deserves quiet. Try this, just for 1 week. Place your phone in the hallway. Charge it in another room. Use a simple alarm clock instead. If you're worried about emergencies, keep the volume on, but far enough away that you won't reach for it out of habit. And notice what happens. You may find yourself falling asleep faster, dreaming more vividly, waking up with your mind feeling more refreshed. It might feel uncomfortable at first, like you're letting go of something important, but what you're actually doing is reclaiming something far more valuable. Your rest, your peace, your ability to drift without interruption, to rise without grogginess, to give your body the sacred healing quiet it craves. Because here's the truth, my dear, sleep isn't just something you do, it's a place you go, a space your body enters to restore, to renew, to repair, and you deserve to protect that space, like it matters, because it does. Protect your rest like it's sacred, because it is, and when you do, you just might find yourself waking up not only rested but whole, ready, alive, the way you were always meant to feel. Remember, your bedroom should restore you, not drain you. You're not too old to feel deeply rested, clear-minded, and full of quiet joy. Try just one change, sweetheart, and if it helps, tell someone you love. You might not just improve your sleep, you could transform theirs too.